the green beans are really taken off. We've got these pretty purple flowers. We should be getting some green beans here soon. That's pretty. Pull some of these weeds out too while I'm here. There's a few.
Yeah.
They're starting on here. Very exciting. The fall cucumbers look like they're doing pretty well. The transplants are doing well mostly. There's one or two that are struggling a little bit. But we should have some cukes soon too. One starting. We got some big rainstorms last night coming through. We lost power this morning. So the ground is really nice and wet and it's really cool out today. So I want to get some peas and some carrots planted in this spot over here. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do here is put down some compost to give these seeds a nice base to start in. I did bake this compost before putting it in. The other compost I did not bake, and it sprouted a bunch of grass. This is what happened with the compost that I did not bake. All this grass grew up in there. This is where I planted the garlic at. Now I'm going to use a trick that I saw on somebody that I watch on YouTube called Roots and Refuge. Because I have had trouble getting carrots to germinate in years past. So I'm going to try this trick and see how it works. I am planting these rainbow carrot seeds from Emma Gardner. And it says to plant them 2 to 4 inches apart. So I'm going to use my finger here to measure about 2 inches and just use that as my ruler. You can see planting carrots is not a fast project. I used almost a whole package in that small space, and I was trying to just get one seed in every spot, but these seeds are tiny, so it's a little bit hard to get them spaced exactly, but did my best. And then we'll see what comes up, and then I'll find another spot for the rest of these carrots. So I'm going to mist these with the hose really quick and then lay the board down on top, and then I'm going to plant some peas along the fence next to them. What I will do is I will link that video that I saw this trick on down below so you can see all of her instructions on how this works. I'm really curious to see how this works because, like I said, I've had really poor germination on my carrots in years past. Because these seeds are so tiny, they blow away, they get washed away, they are really easy to get lost in there. So then we're just going to lay this board down like so. And that will keep our carrot seeds protected until they sprout. And now I'm going to put some peas next to here. I have my blue shelling snow peas. I'm really excited. I got several varieties of peas this year to try. I'll put itself in. These ones are 2 inches apart. You'll notice I do mine in like a pattern. It saves some space rather than doing it as just rows. These peas are like blue looking. They're really cool. I'm going to brush a little bit of more compost over these, and then I will mist them in and they'll be all set to go. I had a shocking surprise in the garden yesterday when I went to harvest watermelons. I was really surprised to see this many ripe at the same time since they've been kind of trickling out 1 or 2 at a time. We've already eaten a few, they're still really good. I was planning on putting the table out today, but it ended up being so rainy I didn't put the table out, so maybe tomorrow I will. But I was thinking to show like my appreciation for the people that have come and gotten stuff for me this year, that for the last big haul of the year, I'm gonna put them out and just put a free sign and say thank you for the people that have come by and gotten them this year. Lordy, I have so much weeding to do. The weeds grew faster than I can keep up with. But at least the part that's mulched is a lot easier to weed. I am gonna start putting brassicas out here soon. They're under the grow light right now. I had not great germination on my brassicas, so I need to start like another set of them because I was planning on having a lot. But what I was thinking about doing is this section down here where I took out all the squashes. I was thinking about just like hoeing a couple rows and just planting some outdoors instead of doing them under the grow light and see how they do. Because I only have so much space under the grow light. I haven't gotten started on building my greenhouse yet. That was one of the projects I was planning on doing this year that got put on hold, and that's okay. I have all the windows, I have the door. All I need to do is like build the frame and I should have my window greenhouse. So it's just gonna take some time. I might need some help with doing it. It might be something my dad can help with. He does construction, so we'll see what happens. Aren't these roses just so stunningly beautiful? They're so pretty. They're just so pretty. The color just really comes out in the evening light. I'm gonna get some of these persimmons made up into jelly today too. We should have enough to make a batch of jelly. Are you helping me out?
No.
No? My little helper helping me get my persimmons ready. All right, so I have 12 cups of persimmons here. They still have seeds and skin, so I'm gonna cook them a little bit and then put them through the food mill to remove the seeds and the skin. And I'm going to add a 4th cup of lemon juice while they're cooking so they don't stick to the bottom, because from what I have read, these need extra acidity if you're going to can them. I'm gonna get these tomatoes processed too. I've got a whole other gallon in the fridge, getting a bunch done today. Well, my first attempt at persimmon jelly is not going so well. Definitely take the seeds out before you try to put it in the food mill. It was getting stuck in there. And these are not as juicy as I would expect them to be for making jam or jelly. Is that fun? I'm making some more sauce here. I am so bad about signing off at the end of the day. I get so caught up in trying to get everything done that I forget to say goodnight to everybody on here and sign off my videos. So I was putting my video together that I had made the other day and realized I never signed off. I just kind of cut it off very abruptly. But there was one thing I wanted to say before I say goodbye for today, and that was sometimes I look at the stuff that I take videos of and that I do, and I think, boy, this is so monotonous. It's the same thing over and over. I pick the tomatoes, I make the sauce, I make the food, I wash the plates, I do it all over again. And sometimes I kind of hesitate to record that monotony, but I feel like that's kind of what's so peaceful about doing like homesteading, is there's a peaceful monotony to it. And there's new experiences, there's new stuff happening, right? But when you are doing the same things over and over, you get into kind of like this rhythm, and where you feel comfortable with the knowledge that you have, knowing that you're doing it right, and it becomes easy and peaceful just doing those same things day in and day out, like feeding the animals, cleaning the chicken coop, their basic care, that kind of stuff. So let me know if you guys enjoy seeing some of those monotony tasks that are kind of a daily thing, or if you would prefer to see the fresh new things that are happening around here. But anyways, I will leave it at that. I will see you next time. As always, it's fun hanging out with you, and I will see you next time. Bye.